Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the wind, you know we're blessed. Just a bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just a bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up? What is up? Thank you for the claps. We are here.
Pat,
I
can't hear you.
Oh, no?
I can hear you.
Oh, what's going on? I'll go out and come back in.
You can hear me, Jen?
I can hear you. Yep.
Good. That makes me happy. This wasn't necessarily my fault, as it sometimes is. Anyway, we are here. We made it. We made it, folks. Yes, it is Friday. Yay. February the 20th. Can't believe how close we are to March. It is unbelievable. And we are here to bring you, and actually, let's see if you can hear me now before we do the slogan. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right, awesome. I was just saying, welcome to the Friday edition of Just the Bet Slips, where we bring you one thing only, and that is
tips
to help your bet slips. I am joined by Chicks Picks Jen right there. She's rocking her glasses. She's looking chill. She's looking cool on Friday. And we are also joined by the professor himself. Professor Jen, how are we feeling on this Friday?
Good.
Absolutely.
Good.
It's Friday, so
Right.
That's it. And you know what? It's Fridays, but I'll just speak for myself. For me, a little bit different now, being back in school for actually pretty much a month from today. Is like 20 days, but of actual school time. Fridays hit differently right now. I'm sure you guys can relate. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited to make some picks tonight. I actually went a little short on mine. How did you go? Jen, I know we weren't on the show, but how did you? Or excuse me, didn't have any picks. But how did you do with any bets yesterday, if any? And Professor, same question to you.
Sure. Yeah, I am all golf right now. I didn't do any NBA. I didn't do any Olympics, so I'm golf. And my big parlay is going to be decided at the close of today. So I'm keeping an eye on it as the show goes on. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted. But it's looking good. It's looking really good.
And I know tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun for that reason. Professor, how about yourself?
Yesterday, the best bet of the day hit at plus 100. The other two parlays missed. I think it was the Hornets lost a close one by 3, but I had them plus 9.5, so that was good. But then the Knicks lost, so that kind of killed me. And then Knippel finished 1 point short, and Kawhi finished 2 points short of what I bet him for on the player parlay. So,
and I mean, as you know, because you did the records, I had quite a miserable day.
Yeah, that was a tough day.
That was a tough day for poolside Pat. But you know what? Hey, we bounced back. We live to fight another day. And to do so, before we get into anything else, we have to do the thing that makes sure that we do not get any kind of legal issues, and that is le disclaimer. I'm going to put us up here. Number one, as always, we're not paid professional gamblers, at least not at this time. We do this show for fun and entertainment purposes only, make our bets of our own volition, and we hope to win. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. Best piece of advice I've personally ever been given as a young gambler who just likes to do it just for the heck of it, and hopefully make some money. But number three, Gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you or a loved one or friend needs it. You can either yourself or said loved ones or friends call 1-800-GAMBLER, national help hotline, and they will put you in touch with the help that you might need because, again, can be addictive. We are not currently affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook, but I would implore you. We're at 431, so 69 more followers, and big things might start happening for Just the Bet Slip. So please, if you are watching this and you aren't already subscribed, please knock that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a single penny. But that being said, we are not currently affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook, but we are sponsored by what is on all of our faces right now, and that is Nevin Eyewear. Never odd or even. It is Nevin. Really quick, what are you guys rocking?
I don't even know the name of mine, but they're kind of I don't even know the name, but I like the lenses because they're kind of maroonish.
Jen, if you look inside the right thing, it actually has it spelled out on there.
Oh yeah, look at that. I didn't even realize that. There you go. Yeah, I had no idea.
I have the MLB long points.
Shout out. I'm rocking my blood fades. They're my favorite.
These are the ones that have the side guard shield for the sun that blocks the sun from the side.
They're comfortable. They're polarized. They are a great pair of sunglasses, and we are so happy that they are part of this show and have been for quite some time. And what you could do, and I'm sure when he hops in here, because he's way better at it than I am, our resident ones and twos guy, the PD King, will throw the link in. Click on that link so that they know that we sent you there, and you could get one pair for 30% off, which is a great deal in and of itself, or you could buy one at full price and get two for free. It's a great deal, and you will get the free shipping over $50. So get set up with Nevin. Never odd or even. Isn't that kind of how we all are as human beings? We're never odd nor even, but we are Nevin, and that is what we strive to do here on Bet Slips. And yes, and it looks like we have an approval.
Bank said yes.
That being said, it is the first bet of every show because it is also another sponsor of said show. And I'm going to hopefully do this correctly, bring the professor himself so he can take us to class with the first bet of the day, the best bet of the day, presented by, and I didn't press the button. And there it is.
So it's presented by Player Profit. If you don't know what Player Profit is or you're new to this show, it is basically a challenge system set up like a sports book where you buy packages ranging from $30 all the way up to $500. If you use code JTBS, you'll get 10% off of any and all packages you purchase every time you use that code. Essentially, the way it works is if you buy the $30 package, which is $27 with our code, you will get a $1,000 bankroll to bet with. Your first challenge is to get to 10% profit before you get to 10% losses. If you complete challenge 1, you move on to challenge 2, in which case you have to get to 15% profit before you get to 10% losses. If you complete that challenge, you are then considered funded. You can cash out up to 70% of profit and all profits going forward. There are other rules, regulations, stipulations. Check out playerprofit.com. Watch our 2-minute video. It will explain it a lot better than we do. But if you're looking for a best bet of the day, I am going Jazz money line, and I know people are going to say that I'm crazy. The Jazz are not good. They're also going against a Grizzlies team who's won 6 of the last 7. I know all of these things. I'm still doing this, and I'll explain why. So the Jazz. So first of all, let me just read off the injury list for Memphis right now. Okay, Scottie Pippen Jr. out, Cedric Coward out, Santi Aldama out, John Morant out, Zach Edey out, Brandon Clark out, Walter Clayton questionable, or actually doubtful. Although the Jazz are a mess, they have covered in 6 of their last 7, and this is a 1-point spread game, which means just give me the money line. You're also giving this to me at plus, I think it was plus 110. I had a boost, got it to plus 137. So if you're going to give me a team going against another team who's putting up their B squad, and they've covered 6 of the last 7 at plus money, I'm going to take this all day. It feels like Vegas is also seeing that, as this is almost a pick'em game now. I think that the spread has dropped like 5 points since this started. These injuries are that's almost a whole squad. It's almost like a starting and a bench that they've got injured right now. They're not the same Grizzlies team, and this Jazz team has been scrappy, even though they have been awful. overall for the year. So I've got Jazz today at plus 137. I'm also trying to stay in the plus column on the best bet instead of the minus 105s. May not be able to do it every day, even if it's with a bonus, but I'm trying to get in the plus column. So I'm trying to make some of these tighter picks and give you some plus money action.
All right, there you have it. Yeah, I mean, very. It's hard to argue. It's hard to argue. I mean, you listed off literally like 8 names.
Right.
At least that's what it felt like. And I mean, it's the NBA. Any team can win on any given night, obviously. I'm sorry if you said this and I missed it. Was this in Utah or is it in?
Actually, that I didn't say that, and I didn't even look at where it was at. I think it is though. I'll double check what we're talking about.
No problem. Yeah, no, I mean it's the best bet of the day for a reason. Player profit, obviously. Please use that code because that also helps us out. But I mean, hey, it's hard to. You don't even need like actual physical numbers. You just need those names that you listed that are not playing. So it's like did you say B team? You said
yeah, the B team,
yeah,
and it's not part of the B team's hurt too. It's like the B- team.
Yeah, or C plus. Yeah.
It looks like it actually isn't. It actually is in Memphis. But if you look at the leading scorer is Aldama at 14 points. He's out. He's also their leading rebounder. He's out. So Isaiah Collier, which if anybody who bets King of the Court would know that name, that guy is he's gone from a nobody to almost get to like 6 or 7 double doubles in the last 10 to 15 games. He's the same guy who had 22 assists the other night. That night he was almost King of the Court for like $10,000. So there's a lot of scrappy young players on that team that have been showing up, which is why they've covered 6 of the last 7, and why I've got them beating the Grizz tonight.
And I really appreciate that. Well, obviously you said that the spread has changed, but I do appreciate that you're using I think we both have the same philosophy, but if the spread's 1.5, just take the money line. Like,
right.
You know, like what's 1.5 compared to extra juice with the money line? Just they're gonna win. So
yeah, I mean 1.5 points is not worth a plus 110 or a minus 110. That's just it's crazy.
Absolutely not. So, Jen, I know you're still dipping your toes into the NBA. Any thoughts on this before we move on?
I don't. I trust you, gentlemen.
There you go. Well, you know what? Vote of confidence. So you know what? We need that on a Friday. Let's get confident on a Friday. Let's get confident. We're gonna hit some bets. Speaking of bets, it is the least kept secret in all of sports gambling. And I'm not going to sing. If hopefully maybe he pops in while this is going on and we can hear his golden pipes. But it is time for Le 750 Club. I just do the French. I just do the French accent.
Le 750 Club.
Le 750 Club. There's one rule about Fight Club you do not talk about. Jen, why don't you tell us what the one rule of the 750 Club is?
The one rule is you tell everybody, your mother, your brother, your sister, your father, your dog, anyone who's 18 or older, you tell them about the 750 Club.
Definitely tell the dog. That's one that we've been neglecting. You have to tell the dog. Speaking of dogs, we're going to throw it to the professor himself to tell you where we're going with the 750 Club tonight. Take it away, Professor.
All right. We are using the Shaq boost on DraftKings. Shout out to Shaq and DraftKings.
Yes. Shout out, Shaq.
We are doing the double day, and we're going to start off with Luka Doncic. You're going to see Luka's name a lot tonight, by the way. I'm just going to give you a precursor. I'm going to give you a precursor to the rest of the show. But I'm going to go Luka Doncic double. He's got 25 on the season, 6 of his last 9, and he did that dealing with injuries. He's not hurt anymore. He had the All-Star break. He is fully go, and we are going to get the OG Doncic that was averaging a triple-double for about 25 games in this season. Then we've got Jalen Johnson double. He's got 36 on the season. He's hit this in 8 of his last 10. Rudy Gobert, he's probably the most 50-50 guy on this list. He's hit it 24 times. As of the last 10 games, he's kind of 50-50 on it. I like his matchup tonight. I think he gets there tonight. And then lastly, I'm going with Donovan Clingan. A lot of you might not know who Clingan is because he's a rookie, but I'm going with double for Clingan. He's got 21 double-doubles in his rookie season. He's hit this in 4 of his last 7, and it's more like 3 of his last 5-ish. He has been he gets a lot of rebounds, which is where his double double is going to come in, and I think he has the ability tonight to get to like 13 or 14 boards, and I know he'll get to 10 points. And if we can pull this one off, I got this at 876 with that Shaq boost all the way up to 1052. This won't get us back to even, but it'll get us close.
There you have it. There you have it. I am well aware of Mr. Klingon. And speaking of misters, I suppose I don't know where I was going with that. It is the PD King is here, which is a sight for sore eyes, if I was to say so myself. What's up, Mr. PD King? Any thoughts on the? Do you want to sing the song real quick?
I'm a big fan of this. I mean, if only you had realized that James Harden was an amazing double play tonight.
I was thinking of Harden instead of Gobert, but I went Gobert instead.
I don't blame you for going Gobert. I think rebounds are always easier than assists because rebounds you're just counting on people missing, which happens all the time. Where assists you're counting on people making it, and that doesn't always happen. So I'm with you. That I agree with. So.
I'm not gonna lie. I almost went big and put him as the fifth guy, and then really went big, but that was a little crazy. So I just decided to try to put the ball through the hoop.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. That's fair. It's enough. It's enough
What about
stuff.
the Collier guy? What do you think about throwing him in one of these?
No, because he's relying on assists, and like he like I said, lately he's been doing it, but he's an unknown because early in the season nobody knew who his name was until he had that 22 assist day, and he's actually been hitting double doubles every other game, and he's probably going to be one of the main starters tonight. But that's too much of an unknown for me. You're going to get it plus money if you bet it, but to me it was too much of an unknown to throw him on the 750 club.
Oh, that's fair. Just you had mentioned before.
Yeah.
I was looking up. Yeah.
I was actually shocked that he had gotten, I think it was 7 or 8 double doubles this season, because I think before 20 days ago he had 0. So.
Well, I'm a big fan. And shout out to Shaq. Well, you know what? Anytime we can just shout Shaq out, we should just shout him out. It's Shaq rules. But anyway, I digress.
All good.
Shaq does rule. He's got terrible takes sometimes, but he does rule.
He just rules. Yeah. I don't. Takes are bad takes. Everybody has bad takes. So Shaq rules. CJ, do you have control, or do I need to?
You still have the control of the Wolf Wagon today.
Sounds good. All right. Well, whenever you can take control, I do have to eventually. I'll probably have to cut out before the show, but that's neither here nor there.
Unbelievable. No, it's fine.
This guy.
I am going to shout out C Money. What's up? We got a full house. Love it. But I am moving the Chicks Pick to her rightful place because it is time. Yes, indeedy. We teased it yesterday. It is. No, we actually looked at it, but now she gets to tell us herself. The Hold My Earrings bet. Take it away.
Oh, gentlemen, this is changing by the minute. I did this slide. I updated this slide like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, boy.
But now I'm looking at the live, and what this is, all the blue arrows. I'm old. I can barely see it. All the blue arrows mean they were above the cut line. Unfortunately, we've got one got up who is below the cut line, and Thigala, who was on the cusp of it. It has changed significantly because Marco Penge has now finished today at 12 under. The way the cut line works for this is it's the top 50, including ties, make it.
Yep.
And above that, anyone who's within 10 strokes of the leader. So the leader right now is 12 under. The tied for 41st is the cut line is Scheffler, ironically.
Yeah, made the putt, made a par putt, a 5-foot par putt to do it too.
That's what Robert said.
He just doesn't play golf on Thursdays, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
He's even right now. So only because there are so many people tied for 41st is he still there. But there are still people who are playing on the 14th and 15th and 12th holes. So that could change. But I think what has changed, unfortunately, I want to say Young. Gosh, I just looked at it. Young's tied for 41st. So I think the slide is going to stay true. Let me see where Thigala is.
Yeah, that line's not changing
He's
because
41, so Tagalio's good, I think. But yeah, we've got a couple of people who are still under the cut line who still have a couple holes to play. Those who were watching yesterday know that they had to put it on hold for a while. At 10:30, they had to pause the tournament because of no weather today, and clearly they're 12 under, so they're doing well. I think he was the player of the year last year, so I'm not surprised he's 12 under. But so I hope, as I promoted this, you can do column one. I went alternating. I picked people and then I alternated them, so each column was kind of filled out and equal. If you bet column one, it doesn't look like you're going to hit it. If you bet column two, right now it looks really good. I think you might hit it, and we're going to miss the entire big old parlay because of the gentleman who I thought was going to be in the top 20, and he didn't even make the cut. But that's where we are. So hopefully you followed. Maybe you picked and pulled some of these singles and put them together yourself. But it does look like column two is going to hit, which will be exciting for Hold My Earrings. That's it. Anyone else doing any betting on this that they're enjoying?
I've still got my top 20s that I'm rolling. I think I'm actually okay. I really
Good.
I think I'm in a good spot, so that's always good.
I'm trying to look up the top. I did a top. Let's see what I did.
Oh well, I did
Yeah,
right
that one's cooked because of Goddard, but
yeah. That's
Did I have him in? I don't know. I might not have had him in when I did it, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I hear you. Yeah, we had him. I had him as in our
I think what
Play
I'm
it.
going to do is, well, I guess my question would be for Chicks Picks Janet. Are you going to have a different PGA bet tomorrow, like
yes.
something else? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I need to look
I
into it.
don't-
What a savage.
I'm doing some side bets. I'm doing on DraftKings, not in the sports book, but in the other one, or not in the casino, but I guess in the sports book. I don't know. Like the birdies are better. So there's a birdies are better group. You can pick kind of like you do for fantasy football. You can pick 6 golfers and whoever ends up the highest. I've accidentally got in one and then I intentionally got in 2 others. But yeah, I'm going to pick some stuff, but we were holding, this was going to get us through. We also have our players pick, which is now the parlay is not going to hit, but some individuals might for those top 20. But yeah, I'm going to continue some bets throughout the weekend.
Okay.
so
you go.
Because
so
will
the
Go
the
ahead.
original bet that I actually made a last call on Wednesday night is Scotty Scheffler top 10, Tommy Fleetwood top 10, Colin Morikawa top 10, and Rory top 20 for plus 2,300, and we're still alive on that one. So
Love that. Yeah, my next bet will be whatever Chicks Picks drops because I can listen to, frankly, the three of you talk about golf all day. But Jen brings a certain flair to it that appeases my ears, and I will bet whatever. If you're on the show, whether or not, that will be bet tomorrow. That is for sure.
what she didn't tell you was one of those accidental daily lineups she did was $25 entry to win 200,000 in first place, and she's
Oh.
currently
200,000 for first
she's
place.
currently
Right now,
winning
winning
like 40 or 50 in that one as we speak.
That is-
200,000.
Look, if you're not following us for all this, football's over. We get it. But there's still golf. There's still Daytona. Shout out C Money because that's going to happen this weekend. Or excuse me, NASCAR. I said Daytona. That's a big. It's been a long week at school. NASCAR. You got NBA. We're betting on. NHL is coming back after the Olympics. Shout out USA and Canada, which Sunday that's going to be fun. And we'll obviously have a show. We're bringing everything to the table here at Just the Bet Slips. And yes, that was a pun intended, Mr. CJ. Because next. Oh, never mind.
No, it's not. It's not. Because y'all didn't realize that I said I'm coming in hot today and I've got a PD of the day. I talked about it earlier. The worst watching basketball, have him get a double-double today. Cavs money line. Listen, Cavs are undefeated since they acquired James Harden. He's been on the court. And the Hornets have cooled off as of late. And then with the Cavs, Harden's 50% on double-doubles. And the one he missed last night, it was an absolute blowout, and he missed by 1 assist. So if he stays in the game for a longer time, which I think tonight with the Hornets, it'll be a little bit tighter of a game, he is going to get a double-double. Now, James Harden isn't just locked on to assists because one of his double-doubles with the Cavs was with boards and not with assists. So he can do it in a myriad of ways. He can do it through rebounds. He can do it with assists. So we've got essentially 3 options for him to get to. He's guaranteed to get 10 points. Lock that up. Unless he gets injured, in which case then I have an early exit and I'm fine. But you can take the James Harden double-double and the Cavs money line real quick, real easy, smack it up. There it is. The easiest PD of the day for the day. I'm worried about I thought about Jalen Johnson. A little worried about him because on a back-to-back, he has not been as good on a back-to-back. And he had to play the full game because that was a tight game. But Harden only played 28 minutes, so he should be fine for today. Versus a Hornets team that was also on a back-to-back because they played last night and lost. So feel good about the Cavs. Cavs have been incredible. Feel good about them. Go ahead and smack the James Harden double-double in the Cavs money line plus 268 after I boosted that bad boy up. So go ahead and feel good about that. Yeah. Well, what say the people?
Yeah, I mean, look, the Hornets are a young team, and if they're hot on threes, they could ruin your day. But if they're not, then you're probably safe.
It's also
And
very fair.
I do want to just say that I love the use of the word myriad.
It's your word of the day.
Yep.
It was my word
You can
of the
use
day.
it in a myriad of ways.
Yes, correct.
Ah.
I see what you did there. But now it is time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. It's time to get those fingers ready. It's time to be fun. It's time to be fancy. And it's time to be free. Because it is green, it is soft, it is plushy. It is the Tay Bull. There it is. And the Duke of Slips, Pat, is up here first.
You can find me in St. Louis.
Hey, I don't love the pick, to be very clear, but we can't bet on this game. So that you're betting against my squad.
I get it. It's VCU, yes. It's in St. Louis. Number 2, great story. St. Louis is this year, relatively out of nowhere, but they have a strong squad. And they're number 18 in the country, 24-2. They're undefeated at home.
Give me their mascot name, Pat.
No idea.
You're betting on them. You don't even know the mascot name. It's the Billikens of St. Louis.
Love that. Big fan of that. It makes me love it even more. Thank you. Minus 7.5. They're 15-8-2 against the spread. In general, 11-5-1 at home. VCU on the road is even 5-5, and on the year 13-14. Look, I'm not saying it's going to be easy in St. Louis. They're undefeated at home. That doesn't mean that they are obviously covering all of the spreads. But I didn't know with the Billikens. That's awesome. But their coach was actually on a morning show that I watch a lot, and I don't know. It just feels they're 24-2. They're 18th in the country. I mean, if they were a UConn, they would be in the top 10, and that's just the way it is. So, Sean St. Louis, I'm going to be following them the rest of the year. The Billikens, arguably one of my new favorite teams. On the NBA side of things, I didn't do the double-double. Well, it will be a last call if I'm here. If not, I'll just hop in and give it if I need to leave. I love the Harden. I love the Harden double-double. I love the PD of the day in general. Just saying. Give me Harden 2+ threes and Knuppel. And we were saying it the other day, right? The fact that Con Knuppel is now you just know him by Knuppel, just his last name is a testament to the year he's having. So give me that. LeBron 6+ assists and Luka 4+ threes. Luka averages just under this. Obviously, as Rob was saying, he's back, healthy. So I think that is potential. He's averaging like 3.2 or 6. I was around there. And LeBron is averaging 7 assists a game. So give me 6. I think that's easy, especially with a returning healthy Luka. And then I'm riding Luka tonight. Rob said, Professor said it. Yeah,
Pause.
You're going to hear that name a lot tonight, and you already have. So give me Doncic 50+ prop for plus 150.
Just pause. That's all you need to know.
What did I say?
He straight whiffed it. Didn't even know.
As soon as you said I'm riding Luca tonight, he said pause.
Oh,
For those that heard,
I didn't want to
Luka
interrupt you. Otherwise, I was going to say, don't worry, I'm riding him too. We can
With
cover
my bum knee, I'm sure he could give me a nice piggyback ride.
and the show's gone officially off the rails. It's fine. Big fan. I actually love the Harden Knuckle double there. It's actually down to 101 on my on the sportbook that I normally use. So there's
Can I
that.
just add my last call right now, just in case I do have to
Sure.
leave? Sorry,
Sure, go
yeah,
ahead.
Because I ended up taking a Shaq bonus. Shout out Shaq. Harden double, Gobert double. Got that boosted to 483.
I like that. I can live with that action.
Yep.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
It's good.
But yes, that is the Duke of Slips Pat. Professor, you are up now, sir. What you got today, my guy?
Yeah, so I'm going Constantinople 15 plus points. He's at this in 6 straight. He's averaging 18.8. I got greedy last night, tried to go 16. He hit 15 on the dot. And he struggled. He didn't really shoot as good as he normally does. He still made 3 threes. He still got to 15 points. I think this is kind of his floor now. I'm going to go James Harden, 25 plus points and assists. Again, I did this last night. He's hit this in 22 of his last 23. He's averaging 32. Luka, 25 plus points. He's averaging 32.8. He's was 11 of 12 before the break hitting this. And again, he was playing semi-injured that most of that time, and he was still getting the 25 points. And then Kawhi, 23 plus points. He's hit this in 8 straight, averaging 27.8. I had him for 25 last night. He hit 23, so I said, okay, fine. I won't be greedy. I'll take your 23. Got this at plus 178, boosted it to plus 223. Then we're just going to keep it simple on this next one. I've got 3 guys to get 8 rebounds. I've got Jared Allen, 8 plus rebounds. He's averaging 8.3. He's hit this in 6 straight. Luka, 8 plus rebounds. I think he's going to hit double-double. Part of the reason is I think he's going to get to 10 rebounds. He's hit this in 5 of his last 7. He's averaging just under 8. I think it was either just under or just over, but it was right around that mark. I think it's like 7.8. And then I'm going Isaiah Hartenstein, 8 plus rebounds. This is a blast from the past because I bet him for 10 rebounds almost every game last year. He has been hurt and playing like 20 minutes a game, up to 10 days before the All-Star game. He is fully healthy now. That All-Star break was much needed for him. He has hit this in the last 3 of his last 4, and that's playing 22 minutes and 24 minutes a game. He was still hitting it 3 of the last 4. He's averaging 9.7 on the year. So for him, when he's playing a lot of minutes, 8 is not a problem for him. And I got this, I didn't put it on there, but I got this at plus 328. So you're getting at a very good number, partially because of Hartenstein having the injuries and Luka having some injuries that have pushed these nines down a little bit. But I'm taking them. They're now fully healthy, and you're giving me plus 328. And like I said, I'm going out on a limb here, but I'm taking that best bet Jazz money line boosted to plus 137.
I mean, that's a strong move for that Jazz money line. I almost took it myself, to be clear, but then I decided to go in a complete opposite direction. So
you weren't here, so I'll just read to you the people who are out on the other side of that game.
Sure.
It was Scottie Pippen Jr., Cedric Coward, Santi Aldama, Zach Edey, Brandon Clark, and Walter Clayton. It's literally 7 dudes.
I said 8.
It's 7 dudes that are not playing tonight. It's almost a whole starting squad, and almost their entire bench rotation. Like, there's going to be guys nobody's ever heard of playing in this game for the Grizzlies. And I get that the Jazz are beat up too. I get that they're not good, but like if you're going to give me the Jazz who's covered 6 of the last 7 against starting squads that actually have all their players, and this game is like a 2-point game, 1-point game. I don't know what it's moved to since I bet it, but it was 1.5 when I bet it. Like, to me, it's a pick 'em, and you're giving me plus money. Plus, I had a 25% boost, so I'm taking the odds and the fact that the Jazz could get this game against the Grizz. Plus, I've been picking on the Grizzlies a lot lately.
I mean, I don't blame you for picking on the Grizzlies. I mean, that's low hanging fruit to pick on the Grizzlies, to be very clear. But I'm with you. I understand where you're coming from, though. I'm trying to get parlay 1. I'm trying to lock that in. I'm a big fan of parlay 1
baby.
Yeah, when I was putting it
Trying to
together,
lock that
I
devil
really liked it. I was moving the lines to where their lowest of the last like 10 games they played was.
And what did you say that you got the second one at?
328.
You got it better than what it is currently.
Okay.
I like that. I like parlay 2 a lot.
I already locked that thing in. That was easy lock in.
Just the percentage of 3 to 4 leggers hit. You know it with the 750 club. You know it with a lot of parlays. But like sometimes, like a lot, hitting 3 out of 4 is more common than hitting 2 out of 3. I think.
All right, so for Kawhi in the sport book of hopefully they sponsor us, I can only take 20 or 25. Which would you rather?
I mean, I typically go 25. I only did 23 because 23 is what he got last night. And that's like the lowest he's gotten in the last like 10 games. So I would go 25. You don't want to lose because going to 20 is probably gonna drop that down to almost like even money.
Yeah, it's close to even money. I didn't have a boost, but I have it at like plus 229 with it at 25. So I feel like you can get to 25. I feel good about that.
So go with 20 and then smack a 50 on it. So even money will almost double your money. You're good.
By the way, I
got
do
5 on it.
I want to propose, if I can.
Yes, I'll marry you.
Well, play the music.
He's already taken. He doesn't live in Utah yet.
No, play the music. Oh yeah, I was actually at a conversation. Sorry about that today. Unbelievable. Anyway, that I think C Money should be picking the best bet from everybody's tabletop, and then we can parlay that.
I mean, you're never gonna scare me with another bet. That's for sure.
All right, so for the professor, we'll take Knuckle.
You'll take that.
Nuts.
And
Like every best bet from every tabletop, C Money.
All right, you gotta go back to Pat so he can pick one from Pat's.
all right, hold on. So we'll go Knuckle and Hartenstein.
Oh, he's taking 2 of them. Okay.
Well, he has two parlays, so.
Oh, you're
He
taking,
meant
I
I think he meant from every person, not every part.
Yeah, just one bet from every person.
Okay, fine. Then we'll take Hartenstein from the professor. We'll take Knuckle from Pat.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need 3 threes from the
Hardenstein. What was Hardenstein again?
8 plus
8
rounds.
boards.
8 boards.
The boards of 8. I got it. All right, we're in.
And then the threes from Knuckle. Okay.
Yep, from the Nupple. Now we're gonna go to my tabletop real quick. Listen, I got a 13-point teaser parlay here.
Cool.
Cavs plus 8, Grizzlies plus 10.5. I don't think they lose by double digits. Is really what it comes down to. Wizards plus 12, T-Wolves minus 1.5. They're gonna absolutely blow them out. That's an easy one. Heat plus 9.5, Pellies plus 9. Nets plus 30.5. I don't think the Thunder, they're pretty beat up. I don't think they beat them by 30. Lakers plus 6 and Nuggets plus 14 at a 13-point teaser at a little bit over even money.
Why is the one I'm scared? Why is the one I'm scared of the most the Nets plus 30.5?
It's a wild thought. It's not completely false, but I just don't think they lose by 30. That's what I'm saying.
If that happens. If they're
wild. If they lose by 30 plus, I'm out. I'm 1,000% out on a lot of things. I just don't see an SGA list Thunder team.
This is all I know is last night I had Michael Porter Jr. for 20. He had 14 points in the first quarter in 2 minutes, and he didn't play from 5 minutes left in the second quarter because they were losing by 30 in the second quarter.
I get you.
Unbelievable.
Understandable. But yeah, that's where I'm at. 13-point teaser there. I just don't see it. I'm with you on the Grizzlies Jazz. They're both beat up. I just don't see. I really just.
Oh yeah, no, I don't see either one.
If any team's going to outscore the other one, it's going to be the Grizzlies are going to dominate the Jazz. If it's tight, I think the Jazz would win. I just don't see the Grizzlies losing by double digits.
Oh, I agree. I agree with that 100%.
Player props. I've taken the Harden double plus 155. This is a weird one here. Anthony Edwards, I'm taking his under in prop. Here's my reasoning. He's not going to play past 3 minutes in the third quarter.
Fair.
The T-Wolves are going to obliterate the Mavericks today. No Cooper Flag. He's still out with his foot. And so and that is like legitimately the only star that the Mavs have. You're relying on PJ Washington to keep this thing close. Rudy Gobert is going to stay in the game because that's their only big man. But like I don't expect Anthony Edwards to play the entire fourth quarter tonight. And because of that, the same way I thought Wemby would still get to 38 yesterday when they were blowing out the Suns, and I was right on that. They absolutely destroyed the Suns. But I was wrong on the fact that I just thought Wemby would still play because he wants to play. I would think the same thing about Edwards, but when they're up by 20, I just don't see him in the game. So I'm going to take his under 38.5 pra. If he goes over, whatever, fine. I'm just playing the percentages on the fact that he's not going to see the floor that much. And then I'm going to take Collier double-double because I think that game's tight, and I think there's going to be assists aplenty. And then the Doncic double-double is like almost an automatic. So those are my player props, my bets for the day. C-Money, your Friday, what's your favorite bet of mine?
We'll go Luka double-double.
The Luka double-double is on the board, ladies and gentlemen. The double-double.
Double.
Luka. The doob from Luka.
He might
All
get
right.
a triple double tonight, to be clear.
He might. That is also. Whoa. Is that it?
Hold up now. That's
Is that
not
all
it.
that's available?
Somebody,
not
Chris's just didn't get slid in.
No,
I-
I actually moved mine to be first and somehow got bumped off the slate.
That is a wild
is-
thing.
I don't
That's
even have
wild.
access to the laptops this time, so it wasn't me.
That might have been me, and I just
She
didn't
caught me
know.
on the counter, but it wasn't me. Call me banging on the sofa. It wasn't me.
That was actually definitely me.
Yeah, it was 1,000%. Whoa.
Yep.
Hold on. We're changing one thing though. 'Cause that is an abomination. There we go. I can live with that action. I don't like that action. I'm gonna live with that action. Yeah, that's money. Fire. That's what go. All right, here it is. We got the C-Money bet of the day, and we're going to share the screen, and we're going to do that. And there it is, the bet of the day. Yes, it is the C-Money bet of the day. Yes. What you got, my dude? Whoa.
All right. So I'm going back to the well with Mr. Knuckle. We're going 3. Everybody on this whole show, 3 threes for him. Should be pretty simple. And to cover my butt, I also added Mr. Brandon Miller to get 2. He's been slacking off a little bit, but I feel like he could get 2 tonight, so shouldn't be too bad. The Lauri Markkanen 23 plus, he's averaging 27. If you wanted to do that I don't know about now, but when I did it, 23 plus was actually plus 120, which was kind of wild considering that he's averaging 27. So I feel like 23 should be pretty easy for him. Bam's averaging about almost 19, so I went safe and took him for 16. And then I took Klingon for 10 plus rebounds. I think he's averaging about 12, so just went a little more safe. I got that for a good old plus 627.
There it is. Love it.
I
Big fan.
don't want to burst your bubble, but Lauri Markkanen is out.
Oh, okay, well.
It
Whatever.
burst my bubble too, because that does not help my Jazz.
It does not have your Jazz
Wait,
play.
wait.
No, it does not.
It does help Isaiah Collier though.
It does.
How do we finish the C-Money parlay? Do one of us now pick the
No.
favorite bet, or pick his-
He can pick one of his.
Just
What's
go
your favorite
Bam.
one?
Go Bam.
Bam.
I feel like Bam's the safest.
Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, hold on. So let's see what we got this at.
Player points for the Bam Bam.
Bam, thank you. Yeah, that was actually really good. Is he playing?
I got it at plus 4.
Yeah, he's
no,
playing.
He's playing
Oh,
right
he
now.
is.
I got it at plus 491 on Fanatics.
Nice. I like it.
Okay.
I'm at 436, but I have to take Bam for 15
I
and
had
not
to take
16.
15 too. Yep.
That's fine.
436. No.
Because I'm not going to take him for 18. That is his average.
Right.
So that's hard
Which
to
he
see.
normally does hit his average, but it's always good to be safe.
That's
I'd
fine.
rather take a little less.
Got 5 on me.
Hard
Got
and Steve,
5 on it.
rebounds. Knuckle 3 plus 3s. Luka double. Bam 15 plus 15 or 16, whatever you can get. I think we might need to finish each show with this parlay.
I'm good with that.
And when Jen has a tabletop, obviously C Money has to pick one of those as well.
I mean, we can throw a golfer in there.
Here I'm gonna add one in place of.
We should.
I'm gonna add one because this is actually I think this is Jen. This might be Jen's like favorite player.
Oh boy.
Oh, not Tyrese Maxey.
She's no, it's not Maxey because he's not
Okay.
playing tonight.
I said the Sixers aren't playing tonight.
Sixers
I
aren't
picked the
playing.
under.
Right.
Jen, you and I have talked about this player multiple times, and the reason why we've talked about him is he was an underrated possible king of the court for both of us one day. Sadiq Bey. I like him for 25 plus pra tonight. So you can add that to the C Money the final at that 5, and I'm getting it 6-12 at that point.
Who does he play for?
He plays for the Pelicans.
And what is the bet again?
25
plus
plus
pra.
25 plus pro.
You heard it here. If it doesn't hit because of Sadiq Bey, it's all CJ's fault.
Unfortunately,
I'll
I
take that.
already bet it. I already bet it without Sadiq Bey, which means now I have to bet it a second time. Thanks to
You're welcome.
And
Listen, when it hits, you're gonna thank me.
obviously I do too.
But that's really what it comes down to. So
That's a fun little thing to add to the end of the year. in my opinion.
smack up the applause for everybody there. But I think this is gonna wrap up this show. Last bets, last calls. While I get this up to show us that C Money is no longer Captain Hood Unit.
Wow.
0-3.
Hell yeah, I moved out again without even betting. What?
I do have to run though, guys. Great show.
You're good.
My last call is not a bet. It is rest in peace to the former great white leader in sports and ESPN losing Sunday Night Baseball, which is now going to be replaced by women's soccer and women's basketball in a time that the women WNBA might be locked out. It's going to be bad news bears for ESPN on Sunday nights now. Shout out to NBC for getting that contract 35 years later.
That's a rough play right there. Shout out Nick Castellanos for flashing the leather at first base today for San Diego. Listen, I have no hard feelings for Senor Castellanos. He just wasn't a $20 million player. And that's what it comes down to. But we're paying him 18. I say we're like the Phillies are paying him 18 million to play for San Diego. So, what are you gonna do? You know, sometimes you can't dance. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can't. But my last call, if you want some double doubles, my Shaq parlay of the day, is I added a couple double doubles and then added them again and then added them a third time because I'm just a savage. But I have, what was it 6 total? Yes, 6 total double doubles. Give me Jokic, Doncic, Rudy Gobert, Collier, Jalen Johnson, and Bam to all have double doubles tonight. Plus 1540 after the Shaq boost. So that's the last call for me. And I also love the Jared Allen, James Harden double together at plus 528. So I'm a big fan of the double doubles tonight. I feel like there's a lot of good double candidates out there. So big fan of those tonight. What's our shake on the golf? Where we at, Jen?
Let me drop in a last call for golf.
All right.
Live top USA player for the tournament will be Xander.
Ooh.
Live top English player will be Marco Penge.
Ooh.
Live top rest of the world will be Minwoo Lee.
Minwoo.
Live top Asian will be Siwoo Kim.
Ooh, Siwoo
And
Kim.
I am not even going to attempt at top UK or top European because there are too many of my favorites in there. So that all, Xander individually plus 196, Penge individually minus 136, Woolley plus 225, Siwoo Kim plus 132, parlayed together plus 3,772. let me check here where we are with our live.
TJ, what did you just see?
I just saw the speed skating accident for today.
Oh wow.
Oh
that
God.
can't be good.
No.
That's at some high
Eeh.
speed.
Eeh. Ugh.
Well,
Yeah.
it looks like
Ugh.
I think we're still good. I think Gotterup is the only one who's not going to make it.
Oh, Gotterby.
So I think Parlay 2 is still good.
Did you happen to round robin all of those?
Oh gosh, I don't think so. I hope
That
not.
would have been savage.
I round robin something. Can you imagine? I round robin something.
If you had a
That
round
would be tough.
If you had a round robin that hit all but one, that would have been savage.
Right? Because that's 9 each. So it's an 18-leg parlay.
Jesus.
I round robin something, but I don't think it was that. Here's round robin. No, I round robined our players.
Well, you'll hit all those except Gotterup.
I hope
Yep.
so.
So that's a good hit. So that should be good.
I mean, we won't know that till Sunday. They
We
gotta-
know because
Sunday.
Scotty Scheffler is going to shoot like a 63 tomorrow, and everybody's going to be like, "Oh my God, here he comes again."
He said,
Well,
oh
that's
my
gonna-
God.
Oh my God. That's going to wrap it up for today's show. We appreciate everybody for stopping in. This has been Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you every single day, whether it's on the live or through videos or just posts. Make sure you're following and subscribed if you're on YouTube, following if you're on X. But we promise you one thing and one thing only every single day, and that is to bring you the hot
The hot
tips
tips
to help,
to help
your
your
bet
bet
slips.
slip.
Go responsibly, chase that bag, everybody, and allow us to play you out.
Yo, we in the game talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Ooh.